more Smallville. We're on season 4, episode 11. This one is called Unsafe. So, guys, we did see from the last episode with this toxic, pollution thing in the air, and everyone was getting affected by. It was basically like a virus. I can't put it like that. It's a virus that was, all over the place. It came from the Luther Corps. Obviously, it was a big accident. They didn't mean that to happen, and it affected everyone to where everyone's having nightmares, and then they go into like a coma, and then their heart was just racing so fast that, of course, if it kept going, they could have a heart attack and die. And it just basically shows like exactly what you fear, and it showed a lot of like all the characters' biggest fears. I thought it was Chloe's mother, which that was her in the when she went downstairs, she was already affected, and then that was the scariest part. Oh my god, when she turned around. Yeah, I was creeped out on that, that scene. I thought that Jason had powers. I don't know if he does, but he's keeping some type of secret. I don't know if it's his powers, but it's something else, because he did leave Lana in that last episode. Surprisingly, I was really surprised about that, but I guess he's doing it to protect her. It just doesn't make any sense. And of course, we already know Clark's biggest fear is being alone. He knows that everyone that he cares about is gonna die. He's still gonna live, and of course, he doesn't want to tell Lana because of how she's gonna react. And we did see that when he got affected by the virus. But they were able to find the antidote, and of course they got everything under control. Lionel is out of jail. I wonder who picked him up. I gotta see who it is, because it's someone important. There's someone definitely way more powerful than Lionel that picked them up. So I definitely cannot wait to see that when that part comes up, whatever episode that's going to be. But anyway, guys, the Patreon sponsor for today is from Olivia. Olivia, thank you for your wonderful support for this month. I greatly appreciate it. Guys, make sure you go on the page and consider joining. I appreciate any support that does come around. Anyway, guys, let's get into this next episode for Smallville.
Hey, Clark.
Are you really doing work?
Hey, just trying to figure out some of this trait homework.
What for? Don't you already have a scholarship to MetU?
Yes, for football. But they're still going to be looking at my final GPA.
There's a party over at Katie's house. Her parents have a hot tub.
All right. Go ahead, Clark.
Really?
Yeah.
You better go.
Thanks, but I still got a lot of work to do here.
She's cute.
Which one?
Both. Thinking of asking one of them out?
Getting close by having to lie about who I really am? Just like I did with Lana?
Clark, there is someone out there for you.
Who?
Lois.
Mama girl would have to be crazy to get in a relationship with me.
Lois is the perfect person.
Alicia. It's time. You can go home now.
I can't remember, to be honest.
So what's Smallville's star quarterback doing up here alone on a Saturday night?
Alicia.
I'm surprised you remember my name.
Oh, is that the girl that
How
teleports?
could I forget?
Is that the girl that teleports and stuff?
He tried to kill me.
They let me out. The doctors say I'm cured.
Oh, that crazy. She's from season 3,
Could
right?
have called instead of teleporting into my loft.
Yep. Okay,
Actually, I borrowed
remember.
my mom's car and I drove.
So they just let Alicia teleport out of Belle Reve?
No, they gave her some sort of lead bracelet that stops her from using her powers, and she doesn't seem as dangerous anymore.
Her powers weren't the only thing that made her dangerous, Clark. She's obsessed with you.
And she knows your secret.
Which she kept for over a year. Whatever they did to her in Belle Reve, maybe it worked. What are you doing here?
It's nice to see you, too.
Sorry, I just didn't expect you to show up on campus.
Like I didn't expect you to say that you needed space right before you walked out on me. Jason, what's really going on here?
This is heading with us. I just don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready for a relationship like that.
Relationship like what?
Can we not talk about this right now? I don't want... Look, Lana, I have to go.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
Good thing you got buns of steel. Oh. You might be impervious to the cold, but I'm turning into a popsicle.
Enjoying your freedom.
Oh, Dr. McBride, what are you doing here?
Checking up on my favorite patient. This does more than just keep you in place, Alicia.
You low-jacked me?
I have to know where you are so that you don't do anything to jeopardize your release, like associating with Clark Kent.
What I do with Clark is my own business.
Clark was the object of your obsession, Alicia. Your feelings for him are what precipitated your psychotic break. Be ashamed to see you end up back in Belle Reve.
What?
Stop seeing Clark Kent before someone gets hurt.
Wow. How you gonna explain that? Oh, she broke her? Wow, we haven't seen fencing in a while.
Oh, the prodigal father returns.
I've been trying to reach you, but you're always somehow unavailable. Too busy playing with your sword to speak to your father?
Actually, I've been preoccupied by your court papers.
Not here for money, Lex. I don't want to take Luther Corp away from you. Corporate maneuvering doesn't interest me anymore.
So what, now trying to kill me is going to be a full-time job?
I'm going to create a charitable foundation. Not just to feed the hungry and
These
clothe
like
the poor. I want to really help people, to inspire the human spirit. I wish everyone on the face of the earth could be as blessed as I am.
He doesn't believe it. It's hard to believe him. I'm in the same boat as Lex.
Oh, guess who?
I was starting to think you're on your way to California already.
My bags are in the car. I made something for you in Belle Reve for when I got out. Do you mind wearing it so I can see it on you just once?
Oh my god. No! Oh no! You've got to be kidding me.
Do you, Clark Kent, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
No!
Hell yes.
And do you, Alicia Baker, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Well, you may kiss the... Oh, I see you're already doing that. Well, by the power invested in me by the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you man and wife.
He's married?
Jason, you're early.
Well, I got your message. It sounded like an emergency, so I came as soon as I could.
I need you to look me in the eye and tell me that you don't love me.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you. Not that I wouldn't love for this to happen, but it can't. I haven't been completely honest with you.
There's someone else.
No. No.
What is it?
Then what is it, Jason? Why did you just walk out on this relationship?
Because I don't think we met by accident. I think that my mother arranged it.
How's that even possible?
My mother was the one who convinced me to go to Paris in the first place. She said that I would meet someone special.
I just want this to be right. I want all of you.
No. Okay, now he did lose his virginity. Okay, he did lose his big card.
What'd you do to me?
Okay, don't be mad.
How'd you know about the red kryptonite?
Because I know everything about you, Clark.
What's the matter with you?
It's just... Clark, you could have hooked up with any girl you wanted and you chose me. Why do you think that that is?
You dose me with red kryptonite. Makes me do things I don't want to do.
No, I don't think that that rock forces you to do anything, Clark. Maybe it dampens your inhibitions, but Clark Kent got himself into this situation, okay? Clark Kent asked me to marry him.
Maybe Clark Kent made a mistake.
Ooh.
No, I did.
No! Call me if you hear anything, okay, Chloe? Thanks.
I warned Alicia to stay away from you.
Dr. McBride. Where is she?
She called me from her cell phone, hysterical, crying that maybe she wasn't better, that maybe she belonged back at Belle Reve.
You're the reason she wanted to run away.
No. You stalked her. You kidnapped her. You forced her to marry you.
That's not what happened.
Well, that is what the police will believe when I take you in.
What are you doing?
To help Alicia, I had to understand her obsession, so I studied you. It wasn't hard. The sheriff's files are filled with your unexplained appearances at violent crime scenes.
Clark didn't do anything.
What are you doing here?
Alicia, get out of here.
Don't tell her what to do.
Clark, I know I made a huge mistake. You're the only person who's ever really known me.
I'm not gonna let him keep hurting
You don't know what you're talking about.
This stops now.
Oh! That's stupid. You know his powers.
Alicia.
Alicia, why'd you do that? You know I could have caught that bullet.
Because I promised you that I'd always protect your secret.
Oh.
Warm fire on a cold night. There's nothing like it, is there?
Thanks for coming by, Dad. I know how busy you are with saving the world.
No, I gotta hand it to you, Dad. When you throw yourself into a role, you really commit.
This is not an act, Lex. You should know that by now. You've been having me followed since I was released.
Which you knew I would.
I'm not playing at some elaborate game, Lex. This is my life now.
But that's the thing.
You stripped me of every penny I once had, and I'm making the best of it. And you're right. It's about time for my evening bowl of soup.
Good night, Dad.
See, he has to be careful. I see. That's the thing. I don't know if he's playing a game.
Guess I know why you're alone.
Hey, Alicia.
I wanted you to know that for as long as I live, I'm never gonna reveal your secret.
Alicia, wait. Wait.
It's my last hug, I guess. Breathing deep. See, I don't know if that's a last hug to say goodbye or just to keep her around for a while. I don't know, but damn, Martha blame. I mean, she said you gotta have better judgment for, you know, getting married and married sacred. We understand that, but the red kryptonite makes you do whatever. So me personally, it wasn't really his fault in that part. So he didn't know, he would never got married with her at all if he wasn't under red kryptonite. So can't really blame it on Clark on that. But the thing is, Clark really wants to be with someone, and you know, he that's what the thing is. Alicia makes him feel normal, and that's what he's been saying throughout this episode. I think anyone can understand that, because most people want to be with someone they can relate to. The thing is, Clark can't really relate to other people like that and be with other people who are technically normal, and he can't he can't tell his secret to anyone else. I mean, obviously Alicia's the only one that knows, at least in that area, but it's just, I mean, for her to do that to him was just obviously completely wrong. Of course, like red kryptonite is basically drugging him anyway, so really wrong of what she done. Clark should definitely let her go too. Like, it's just after that, you shouldn't try to, you know, I mean, be friends with her if you want to, but you can't be with her. Can't be with her, and he needs to just understand that part. Like I said, we know the perfect person for him is Lois. We all know this. She's crazy enough to be with him, and it definitely shows through, you know, definitely seeing her for the first time in this season, that she's definitely the one for him. I couldn't remember Alicia until when the doctor said her name. I was like, Alicia. I couldn't remember her until she came up to Clark, and I was like, oh, she was the one that could teleport, and we saw her the last season. So it did take me a minute to remember her. And yeah, with Lana and Jason, just the reason why she doesn't want to be with Lana, he wants to be with her, but he wants to keep his mother away from the equation, because he feels like his mother is the one who's been setting this whole thing up. What's with his mother that he just wants to stay away from? I gotta know more about, you know, Jason's mother to really understand how he's feeling, because it really didn't show too much of, you know, what's going on between him and his mother. I'm actually happy that Lionel's back, because the interactions between Lionel and Lex are just so freaking good and hilarious. Every time I see them, how they talk to each other, how they play these games with each other. It's just so freaking, you know, funny and great at the same time. I definitely like their interactions, but it's so hard to believe him. That's the thing. Like, all the deception he did, all the manipulation, it's hard to believe, you know, every word that comes out his mouth. And I definitely could see Lex's face, the way he looks. He doesn't believe him. But he still cares about his father, of course. That's why he gave him the guest room. But he's going to keep an eye open for him, and I would be the same way as him. But anyway, guys, I cannot wait to get to this next episode. Please leave a like and a comment on the video. Make sure you guys go on the Patreon page to get the full reaction. Also consider supporting the channel as well. But anyway, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next Smallville.